Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Going Coconuts palette from Colourpop. Oh my word, I absolutely loved playing around with this palette. And then I'm also going to be showing you guys the Freyara brushes. I kept seeing this advertised on like Facebook and stuff, and then I clicked into it and their brushes literally looked insane. The brushes are really amazing, you'll see in the video. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want to see how I created this look with the palette and the brushes, then please keep on watching.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, get coconutty.
Okay, so my face is prepped and primed and ready to go. I'm going to start with my foundation. I'm going in with the Wet n Wild. I am in the shade Soft Beige. Then to blend that all in, I found this brand on Facebook, I found this brand on Facebook called Freyara, and their brushes look really good and the price was like really affordable. So I was kind of gifted this to me for my birthday. So I'm going to go in and, I mean, there's like, I don't even know how many brushes there are in here. I don't know how many are in here, but there's a lot. There's like a lot of brushes. So I'm going to go in and find a foundation brush. This is what the brush looks like. It says here F53 foundation brush, and it's really cool. The bristles are so soft. So let's see how it goes. So it gives like a really airbrushed type finish, which I love. Like I said, the bristles are really soft and there's not a lot of foundation left on the brush, which is really nice. But now I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend in the rest of the foundation where I may have missed. And for concealer, I'm first going to go in. I have like really bad pigmentation by my eyes and dark circles underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to go in and color correct that quickly. I don't have like a color correcting stick. So I'm going to take my Crayola orange and some of this white so that it's not like in your face. And then I'm going to pack some concealer underneath that. But you can see the difference with my eyes, how the darkness has like gone away here and then there's still a bit there. So I'm just gonna actually just use the brush. And then for concealer, again, I'm taking the Wet n Wild and I am in the shade Light Ivory. And I'm just gonna pack that underneath the eyes. Then for contour, I'm going in with my Switch Bubble Blush palette, and I'm going to be going into the the shade Brown Goddess and a little bit of Brown Sugar. And for that, I'm going to be using this F54 contour brush. It's really nice. I haven't owned a contour brush like this, so I'm really excited to try it out. I'm just going to take the foundation brush that we were using and then just blend that all in. I'm going to be baking under the eyes today, so I'm taking my Derma color. This is from Crayola, and it's just like a translucent powder. And I'm just going to be packing that on underneath the eyes, and then letting it bake while we do our eyeshadow. I know I look crazy, but it's gonna look great afterwards. So I'm so excited about this. I have never owned anything from Colourpop. I have been honestly dying to try this palette out. So it's the Going Coconuts, oh gosh, the glare. It's the Going Coconuts Colourpop palette, and the shades inside are really neutral and like just so beautiful. There's a lot of like warm tones and then also like quite a few cool tones, which I think is really cool. To be honest, well, obviously I haven't tried it yet, but the look of this palette I feel could be like an everyday palette for anyone, because it's basically got all you need. I really think that this palette is a really great palette, especially if you're like a beginner for makeup. I think this is really cool. Okay, I'm going to be going into the shade Shredded, and I'm going to be using the E63 blending brush from Freyara. We're going into Lovely Bunch. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Sorry. So Lovely Bunch, and we're just going to pack that onto the outer corner of the eye and blend that inward. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so creamy. Then I'm going to be going into the shade Challier. These names are so cute. And I'm taking the E64 blending brush and just blending it up and into the crease. Guys, it's like butter. It is so nice. And then I'm just going to be going back and forth between the more compact blending brush and then the fluffier blending brush, just to soften it a bit and just to make sure that there's a nice gradient. So now I'm going to go into the shade Get Crackin'. It's got like, oh guys, it's got like blue glitter reflectance in the shade. It's so beautiful. So I'm just going to dip that in. It's a bit crummy, but I'm going to dip it in and then focus it on the outer corner and then just blend it in softly. I'm not going to take the shade all the way into the inner corner like I did with the Challier. So just focusing on the outer corner and then taking my other blending brush and just blending that. And then the other eye. It's so cool because like when the light catches it, you can see those blue reflectance. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade Nutty, and I'm just going to basically do what I did on Get Crackin', just following the same steps. So focusing it on the outer corner. Bit more of Challier and just bring some of that color back into the eye. Going back into a lovely bunch and just like swooping it just to create more of like a winged type of effect. Then I'm going to be going into this beautiful shade called Cocoa Crush, and just with my finger, I'm gonna take some on my pinky. Oh. That's so stunning. Wow. And on the other eye. Then I'm going to take the shade Palm Reader and I'm going to get a little brushy. So I'm going to take the E68 pencil brush, and it's just like a little small tip sort of brush, and I'm going to take the shade Palm Reader and just pat that into the inner corners. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I'm going to take the Freyara F51 brush. I'm just going to wipe away all that bake and then can carry on with the rest. Okay. Then for under the eye, I'm going to be taking the brush, the E69 brush from Freyara, and I'm just going to be basically doing what I did on top of the eyes but now underneath the eyes. So I'm going into Lovely Bunch. Sorry that I have to say it like that. I just have to. You guys know from TikTok that I have a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some is red. Sorry. I'm gonna be honest, this brush isn't doing much for me. So I'm gonna go into the E59. It's like a flat tip. And then I'm just gonna be going into Lovely Bunch. There we are. And I'm gonna go into Get Crackin' and just follow the same place. And then some of Nutty. And just pressing it all in. And taking that small blending brush, I'm just going to be blending it all. And I'm going to be doing a winged liner. So what I like to do is you just take a black shade from any palette that you have, and then this is also it's an eyebrow brush, but you can use it for eyeliner. So it's like a very angled, sharp, brushy. So I'm going to just be dipping that into the black eyeshadow, and then what I like to do is just follow that. So like basically map it out with eyeshadow first, and then I go in with the eyeliner. I'm using a gel eyeliner today. I'm using the one from Crayolan, and this is in the shade Ebony. F57 blush brush and taking that one's finished, and taking some of my Hoola bronzer from Benefits and just going over where we did our contour. Then for blush, I'm going back in with the Switch Beauty Bubble Blush, and I'm going to be going in with blush and a little bit of Pink Dew. Going back in with the same brush that I used for the bronzer, and I'm I'm just going to be dipping into those two colors. That's a bit much. We'll see. Yep. Okay, we're just applying it with that brush and then taking the foundation brush that we were using and just dabbing it and blending it in, making it look a little bit more seamless and not so Elizabethan. I'm going to be using the Switch Glowgasm palette, and I'm going to be dipping into the shade Diamond Walk. Oh, I'm using a highlighter brush. I've never used like one like this before. I don't know if I'm a fan. I'm going to use a fan brush because for me that just works the best. So I'm not loving that highlighter brush, but I'm going to be taking my fan brush from the Switch Beauty brush collection, and then just dipping into Diamond Walk down the bridge of my nose. And on the tip there. This has been my favorite for a long time now, and it's the Princess Lash. It's the False Lash Effect from Essence. And now we're going to move on to the lips. I'm going to be taking the nude, I think it's called Nude Suede Shoes. Yes, Nude Suede Shoes from NYX. I just popped on this color from NYX. This is the lingerie collection and it's in the shade Seduction. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. So my opinion of the Golden Coconuts palette is wow. I absolutely loved it. I think the shades all just blend together so nicely. The texture is honestly like butter, like it just goes on so sheer. I don't know how to explain it. And then my opinion on the Freyara brushes is amazing. Like I said earlier, they are really affordable. This isn't sponsored or anything, but they really are affordable, especially like if you're a makeup artist who's just starting out. I think we paid like 700 Rand for the brushes, and that's really not bad for the amount of brushes that you get and also the quality. Obviously there were a few brushes that I didn't really like the highlight brushes, but that's just a personal preference. I prefer using a fan brush, and it unfortunately doesn't come with a fan brush. But yeah, I think it's a really good starter thing, if like starter brush set if you are a beginner or if you're just getting into makeup. Then I definitely would recommend the brushes. And also the palette, it's like an everyday palette. Like I said, there's literally all you need, all the colors that you need, and yeah, I'm obsessed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.